What a weekend in college football. It was like upset weekend everywhere. The SEC is now the Big 12, and I am officially mentally ready for an Ohio State Clemson championship because Florida just lost their little marbles, and Alabama, Ole Miss had your number for 3.5 quarters. I was stressing there. I was like, what is happening, Nick Saban? So many fun things happening. Let's jump right into it. We're going to start things off in the Big 12 with the 4-overtime thriller in Dallas at Red River. Texas took on Oklahoma. We'll start with the Longhorns. Sam Ehlinger found a lot of success with his legs and, some QB powers and running the ball and just putting the whole thing on his back for a couple plays there in overtime. His build reminds me a lot of Dak Prescott's. I'm not sure if that's just me. But I do think about that sometimes when I see him, especially when I see him on the move. Outside of that, this offense was not able to establish the run, and I think that kind of killed their offense. It just looked so flat for the entire game. It was overall just a very, very disappointing showing. On defense, I think that Joseph Osai looks like a super promising prospect, and DeMarvion Overshown also kind of is like popping out to me from week to week. On the Sooners side of things, I think Theo Weiss and Charleston Rambo are going to be really, really nice targets for Rattler in years to come as he starts to gain more experience. Obviously, they already are, but I think they are going to be a lethal combination that we're talking about on the national stage, like crazy as they kind of go down the line and start to figure things out there. I think Alex Grinch is probably super proud of his defensive performance and how they completely dominated that Longhorns O-line. And I think they found success with a slower, more methodical offense than their usual high-flying style. Again, I'm not sure if that's a quarterback maturity thing, but something that I did take note of. And I thought it was cool. We had Miami at Clemson, and the U is not back per se. Not back to like the playoff stage, but we did see improvements, and I don't think that this just negates their progress through the beginning of the season. This is just a tough Clemson team, and again, I think that just means that they're now a competitive team again. They're just not back to that national stage. I did like Bubba Bolden, made some great plays on special teams, and just overall had really aggressive play. He popped out to me on that Hurricanes team. But all of the attention was on these Clemson Tigers that look like they are going back to the playoff for 2020, which, things feel normal. I feel like we're just back. Things are back to the way they should be. DJ, I hope I'm saying this right, and if I'm not, I am sincerely sorry. I do not mean to be rude. DJ Ugalele, we saw him for a couple snaps, and I thought that was fun. And even with a couple messy snaps, he still got the ball out and looked confident and lethal, and like Clemson has another one on their hands. Another question, is Brent Venables the Bill Belichick of college football? Rhetorical question. We know the answer. The answer is yes. I love this man's defenses. It is so fun to watch. And then Travis Etienne could not get any better. It's impossible to like him more. That is running back 1 in this draft class. And Trevor Lawrence, he impressed me. He has that touchdown Jesus pretty boy look, and he can take some hits and likes to be out there kind of getting gritty and into the action. I really liked to see that. I feel like he was a little chippy out there, and I really liked it. After he took a tough hit and kind of got the wind knocked out of him, he still wanted to go for that goal line touchdown, and you could just see it. Like, he was like, heck yeah, I'm not just here to kind of play with the new rules of college football and of football in general, and don't touch the quarterback. So once I knew how Miami at Clemson was going to go, I turned my attention to Alabama at Ole Miss. Lane Kiffin came into this game with Nick Saban's number, with a chip on his shoulder, ready to call an incredible offense, and he did just that. I respect him for it. They weren't able to pull off the win, but obviously a lot of promise for this Ole Miss team going forward. Jim Nagy tweeted on Twitter, because that's where you tweet, that they had a lot of NFL talent on this Ole Miss roster, so I'm very excited to kind of keep my eyes on that. And then Bama. This defense is not going to be able to, like, they can't play like that in the playoff. Even though I think Nick Saban is going to get them together, maybe this was the midseason test they needed for this kind of moment. And Najee Harris saying, don't even worry about it, guys. I will put the whole thing on it. Just give me the ball. I've got this. So you love to see it. And quick round out, Florida at Texas A&M. I didn't get to watch this game yet. It's on DVR. I'm going to watch it soon. But I just wanted to touch on it because I saw everybody going crazy about this Gators defense. And I said in my preview, I'm curious. I've got to watch this Florida defense. Clearly, they're not a playoff-ready defense, so I'm not sure what needs to be done there. Maybe they'll call in Dan Quinn to kind of sit on staff as an analyst to round out the rest of this season, so that they can be in the running to get into the championship. I think that they look like that team on offense. They look so good. You cannot have this defense holding you back. Those are kind of my big thoughts there. That's all I got for you guys after week 6 of college football. We are one weekend. We just have this weekend, and then next weekend, all 5 Power 5 conferences will be playing. Just kidding. Only the Big Ten's coming back, and then the Pac-12 comes back after that. Okay, but soon we'll have a better scope of the total playoff picture, which I'm really excited about, and to get to see more prospects on the field. Let me know if you guys have any comments or questions down below. Make sure to like and comment and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys so soon.